Hey guys. Yeah, I haven't found your daughter yet. That island was nuts. Don't worry. I can't jump out of the boat just yet. Apparently, I gotta finish watching this cutscene. Thanks for that. There we go. Oh no. You're gonna want to have a chat, aren't you? No. I guess you're just gonna come out and sit there. Great. Great. Good to know. Because I don't really want to have a chat. I'm not. That's not working too well. Alright, now, the next question that I have. Do I know a safe way back? There's Coastal Cottage. Yeah, I guess what you're going to do is just slap a marker on Coastal Cottage. And then from there, we'll figure out what our next step is going to be. I have a thought. I have a truly awful thought as to what I want to do after that. Alright, there's a glowing one out there. I'm pretty sure he's the only thing there, though. Yeah, the last straw for doing Far Harbor right now was the realization that I couldn't mount any of the new Far Harbor critters on my wall. Like, that just wasn't part of the settlement construction decoration options. And at that point I was like, yeah, nope, what's the point? Name of the run is Big Game Huntress, so I kind of wanted to hunt. Alright, Coastal Cottage up ahead. I think I left a bed here. Gulp, I hope I left a bed here. Did I leave anything else? Yes, I left a bed here. Here it is. Great. Alright. Let's sleep till morning. I feel ill with parasites. Fag. Do I have, parasites is about the worst thing to get, too. Alright, what do you have here? You have Mutant Slayer's Fat Man. Exciting. And that's about it. Yeah, alright. Alright. What do you want to do now? Well, one option is go check out the Museum of Witchcraft. How's my, I got inventory. I got inventory space. Bear in mind that we did get killed trying to go overland. Oh, yeah, that's radioactive. Ill with parasites. That's not so good. Well, back to Diamond City, I guess, would be where I'm going to need to go, then. Blarg. Alright, that's the Museum of Witchcraft directly in front of me. Now, the thing is, we know that there are super mutants that can and do lurk around here. How's my sneak skill? Because I am thinking bad thoughts. I am definitely thinking bad thoughts. Do I want to go into the Museum of Witchcraft? Do I want to make absolutely sure that there will be no super mutants waiting to ambush me when I come out of the Museum of Witchcraft? I think that would be wise. Based on what we learned in the No Guns run. Hello.
That's how it's done, boys.
Okay. Is there movement over there? There is movement over there. Those are robo-duders. Okay, back off, back off, back off. They're gonna come this way around the house? Alright. Alright. Well, it's not a super mutant ambush, so hey, there's that. Yay. Super mutants are bad news. I hate super mutants. With a fiery flippin' passion. Alright. So. Got him. Alright. Yeah, put another point in strength, please. Just get my carry weight up, for God's sake.
Someone's coming.
Got him. Oh, there's another one. Frig, that's a Soltron Del. Okay. Right. I heard something over there. I'm not dealing with that. Let's just go. Caution, caution, caution. Nick is being chased. Yeah, that's really bad. At this point, I'm basically just kind of hoping that Nick warps over to me. Because otherwise they're going to kill him. I have not been programmed to fail? Is there something else that I'm walking into over... Oh.
Lost. Entering enhanced detection.
Heal my companion. I don't think I have the ability to do that. I might have a robot repair kit, but I really doubt that I do.
Scared, huh? Should be.
Okay, that guy's gonna kill me. Oh, I'm getting irradiated now. I'm so dead. Alright, just kill me. That was that. Yep. Alright. Alright, I asked for that. I made several mistakes there. Alright, well, now I'm glad that I saved here. I think the smart thing to do might be to tell Nick to go home. Just because I cannot, in fact, keep Nick alive. I don't have a robot repair kit. And I'm pretty sure I can't stimpack him. Do we want to hazard a guess as to how we get back to, like, civilization? Because I know that if we try to cut across land here, like, the wildlife could kill us. Ooh, hey, you know what? What is this? I would like to know what this is. There's almost certainly a rad scorpion in here. Hello? Oh, what are you? Who are you? Hi.
Hey, Scaver. Let's trade.
Let's trade.
Sure. Let's take a look.
I had no idea. Unfortunately, you don't have anything that I want, but that's all right. I'm going to go ahead and guess that your bed is owned and I may not sleep in it. Excuse me, Leonard Moore. Yeah, it's owned. All right, fair. All right, so establish that this is actually safe, which is cool. Although you can't sleep in it, so it's of limited value in that respect. All right. So what do you want to do, Madcap? I want to keep this gun out. Quarry. The hell? Wait. This is where Dunwich Borers is? Level up. Cool. Give me the strength boost. There's another kill. Blip. I mean, look. It's free experience. But I really do think that I need to go replace Nick with Piper. Or literally anybody that I can heal. Now, that's the Deathclaw Bridge. There have been known to be Deathclaws by this bridge right here. So we're going to want to be very, very careful. Oh, frick. Frick, there's also an Enclave checkpoint here now, isn't there? Alright, well, look, it's in my way. I'm willing to give it a shot. Okay? Speaking of in my way. Bye-bye. Yeah, I know there's a jerk in power. There's jerks in power armor over here too. Where is the jerk in power armor in this pit? Thought I would have seen him by now. Oh.
Something out there.
Okay, well. Yeah. Got him. You know that helmet you're wearing makes for an easy. Never mind.
Someone's coming. Whatever it was, gone now.
All right. We're really close to that Enclave pit. Now I kind of want to go back this way and loot these guys. Really put myself in a rock and a hard place situation here. Oh my, that's Nick. That's Nick. Okay.
Oh, I know you're here. I'll find
Oh, frig. Okay, I'm not going that way. So what that means I'm doing, I wanted to go back and loot those corpses, but that ain't happening. So I'm gonna go this way. Where did the freaking power armor? There he is. Yeah, just tag him so we know. I'm not dealing with him. Why, yes, I would like to loot these corpses. How many other people do we think are alive down here? Okay, that did nothing. Never mind. Okay, Nick is pissed off the... Oh, damn it. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to get up and I'm going to run. And Nick's going to warp over to me. That's my plan. That's my plan. Okay, Nick is not warped over to me. That's really bad. Come on, man. Nick. Okay, please warp to me before we run into another landmark. Because I don't want to deal with this. That's a gunner nest. That's going to get me killed. Okay. Hidden. Heal your companion, yeah. Oh, damn. How? Legendary Enclave Soul. Okay, alright. Alright, kill me. Oh, wow. Yeah, that did nothing. Alright, this isn't going to work. Oh, dear. My way back... He's still reloading that plasma rifle. He's going to kill me now. Yep, bye. Alright, well, that sucked. How do we get out of this? I don't know, man. I'm in trouble. I am now actually in a lot of trouble. I don't like this at all. What do? Do we take our chances with... We have to cross the river somewhere. And ideally somewhere that's not going to turn me into Deathclaw Chow. My options are bad and terrible. That's Parsons. Have I... Here's a stupid question. Have I, No, I have not spoken to Jack Cabot. So even getting Parsons isn't that useful right now. I am just... I'm struggling. I'm beating my head against the wall back on the mainland. The only advantage here is I'm not being horribly irradiated. I've really got to ditch Nick as a companion and pick somebody that I can work with. The other thing is, I know that there is a Deathclaw over here. Well... Somewhere, like, when we went to Far Harbor, we got killed by some big flying nasty. Some bug. I don't see no bugs at the moment. But isn't there a Deathclaw, like, under this bridge? Yeah, there probably is. Well. Well, wait a minute. I mean, there is a Deathclaw right here. Hell with it. That was not much of a sneak attack, was it? I was under the impression that this thing was going to die. Could you pick the other gun, please? Okay.
Not that it's an option.
All right.
Hey, toss anything you can't haul my way.
Okay. All right. I am under the impression that there's only one Deathclaw in this area. Because Deathclaws are kind of territorial. If I'm wrong about this, I am going to die. But that's probably alright. It's not like the hidden meter's going anywhere. You sure there's not another one under the bridge? I swear there's another one under the bridge. Is this the slug over here? Okay. Vats is not saying, oh my god, there's a Deathclaw. So that's good. Jump this. Jump this. Here, I guess we can look down this way. Sort of. Not really. Yep, that's... we're going right back to the Enclave den, aren't we? I don't want to deal with that. So... I don't know what I'm going to do. Assuming there's no Deathclaw under this bridge... There does not appear to be a Deathclaw under this bridge. What's my carry weight now? Yeah, we're back up to 115. Okay. Okay.
The Commonwealth's not an easy place to travel alone. Nice to have someone watching my back.
Okay. I think I'm back in civilization. This is the slog, right? They're going to ask me to kill the raiders at Breakheart Bay because I don't want the super mutants at Breakheart Bay, and I certainly don't want to do that. Yeah, there's an enclave den over there. I don't want to deal, man. I don't want to deal with that. And that's Saugus Ironworks, which, again, I don't want to deal with. I mean, I'm not adverse to killing a couple of forged as we scoot on by. Because, again, trading bullets for experience is not a bad thing. But, alright. Map for roads. What I want to do... I don't think I want to go up that way. So do I want to go south? I'm going to say yes, I want to go south. Although I do believe that there is like a military convoy out here somewhere with Mr. Gutsy, which I'm not going to want to get into. Also, I'm sick again. Oh yeah, I have parasites. What is parasites? Requires more food. Oh, okay. Well, Madcap, if you can kill the Deathclaw, why don't you just go into... Yeah, that's the military convoy. I'm not going to want to mess with that. So we're going to go this way.
Madcap, if you can kill the Deathclaw, why don't we go into the Museum of Freedom?
The answer is because what's in the Museum of Freedom is a leveled Deathclaw. I'm going to pass on whatever that is. I just know I don't want to deal. Okay. Do we know where we're going? Yeah, that's the medical center, where there's a bunch of super mutants. But right across the way is Taffington Boathouse. If I make it back to Taffington Boathouse, I am basically back in civilization. Because from Taffington Boathouse, I can follow the radio distress signal. What? Oh, do I have lost patrol? Yes, I do. Ah! Well, I don't... That's Medford, right? Yeah, that's Medford. You don't want to go in there. I don't want to go in there. Is the Brotherhood body in this little house right here? I feel like he might be. Okay. Okay, yeah, he is. So.
Sure tore this place to shreds, didn't they?
Yeah. Alright, boom, holotape. Fusion cells, I'll take those. 45 rounds, hell yeah. BOS uniform I don't really need. Alright, Taffington Boathouse. Oh. Yeah. Mother of God. That's gonna do nothing. Ow! Jesus. Okay. Ow. Scary, scary, scary. We can grab the meat, though. And the stinger. Cool. You're heading north. You don't want to head north. That is true. Okay. Wait. Sorry. Where are we? Taffington Boathouse is here. That's super mutant territory. I want nothing to do with that. We're going to have to kind of thread the needle here. Well, wait. This is like a construction zone. There's nothing here. Super mutant territory is more back this way with these houses. I think.
Easy to forget how perilous it can be out here at night.
Well, that's why I'm not going out here at night, Nick. Distress signal lost. Yeah, but I already found the source of the distress signal, so I don't care.
Do you think they're good?
I'm in oh my god. No, Nick, we don't want to deal with this. Oh, hi. Alright, well done on that.
Lights out for you.
Whoa.
Damn. Lost them.
Alright. So that was a miss.
Yeah, that's one way
Alright, cool.
to get that coolant pumping.
Alright, kill me now, mate. Yeah, we killed all the friggin' bloat flies, so... Whew. We can just chill at Tappington. We are going to take a little bit of radiation damage just rapido swimming across here, but that's...
You're hounding for a green sun tonight, I suggest
That's too bad.
Open road and a loaded weapon. Doesn't get much better than this.
McCready, hey, how are you, buddy?
These folks are just looking for a hand.
Oh, wow, I've got everybody here, haven't I?
I've never lost anyone before.
Wow, all my friends.
New to me.
I'm home. I'm happy. We're gonna save the game. Holy crap.
Man, I could really use a cigarette.
Random stuff up here, including a pipe sniper rifle that does 19 hole damage and a quick light pipe pistol. Okay. Well, neither of these are very helpful for me, so I'm just gonna continue to leave them there, I suppose.
Know if there's anything I can do to lighten the load.
Okay.
Or,
Excuse
no.
me. I'm still sick.
This failure is new to me.
However, there is a sanctuary just up around the
My
bend,
databanks are
so she'd
continuing to
probably go
accumulate
take
vast
care of
amounts of data
that.
regarding the
The
Commonwealth.
other
To
thing,
be
Nick, were
honest
you...
with I feel more comfortable with a rocky ceiling above my head.
I'll bet. Nick,
Every now and then I get a hint.
There's
why
Nick.
people
Okay.
thought
Hey.
this place was
I'm
Alright, what were you carrying? You were not carrying anything that I particularly cared about?
listening.
Good.
And then
Everything seems
So then you're staying there.
my room shows up.
Is there anything? Yes, dump all the junk. Maybe not here, but also maybe here. What I want to do, I'm not entirely sure that I want to completely give up on Far Harbor. But what I definitely have to do
my systems will endure these
is
rugged
I have to
conditions.
go. Let me think this through here. We need to get the parts to make a generator
Nice day.
and a rad scrubber. That just has to be something that we do because we cannot keep paying the doctor to heal us. Ammo we can probably make do with, but
I don't suppose we'll be fishing anytime soon.
she's just talking up a storm. Alright, so here's what I want to do. I want to go to Covenant. I'm gonna swing back this way later and pick up a companion who's not Nick. Or actually, what I should do, I have a better idea. I have a much better idea. Let's assume that I'm not going to come back here, although I might end up coming back here, just because I need.
You lead the way, and I'll follow.
Okay, do we want Piper or do we want McCready?
Lovely aroma. I don't know what Mirelurk ate
What
a
a
pile of
surprisingly
old socks
pleasant
before
day.
it died, but
Perhaps
how
it will
nice
lift
of
our
it to share.
spirits.
I would say let's take Piper. Let's say she's more important.
Astounding how much we still have to discover out
Piper.
here.
Piper.
Nothing stays hidden forever.
Piper.
At least, not if I have my say.
Piper.
Piper.
Heading my way?
I am. You're coming with me.
Sure, let's go.
Will do.
Traveling with Piper is not for the faint of heart. I'd know.
Bet you would.
Nick, you always know just what to say.
Okay, I'm going to send Nick to the Dalton farm. Wait, son of a gun. I have a better idea. I have an even better idea now. Let me, have Nick go to Taffington Boathouse, which is right here. I have a much better idea. Piper, are you carrying junk?
Hey,
Point the way.
Oh my god. Okay. You're carrying ammo and fusion cells. And that's it. Okay, you are not carrying junk. Cool. 10 mil ammo.
I'm getting a bit wet.
Wait.
But don't stray too far
Does
from the
Piper
shore.
need... I don't know. I'll figure that out in a minute.
All systems are go, ma'am.
Okay. Wrong button. Okay. So. Ammo. We do not need 10 mils or fusion cells, at least right now. What we will need... Decontamination Arch. That's what it was called. Requires aluminium circuitry, copper, fiber optics, and rubber. The generator was 2 more copper for a total of 6. 1 ceramic. 2 gears. 2 more rubber, so that's 7 rubber. And 4 steel. Okay.
A few moments later.
For fiber optics, I believe we still need 6. For rubber, I believe we have 2, so we need 5. I'll go back and check that. We're good on ceramic, gears, and steel, I think. Yes, we have 2 rubbers. Okay, great.
Find anything
Seen
useful?
better days,
Okay.
hasn't it?
Really quick save the game here. Just in case.
I'd almost appreciate the view here if I wasn't busy trying to scan for signs of Myra.
Ada
nerves.
will not shut up. Alright, next stop. Back up to Covenant, which we almost missed because we're dumb. Also, we're running low on water. Well, we're going to just run back to Sanctuary, and there's food there, so don't worry about that. This is all part of my plan. But the next stop is I gotta go over to Covenant, and I gotta talk to the doctor, and the doctor's gotta cure me of whatever this illness is. Alright, that's taken care of. Is there... Yeah, there's a water pump right here that we could just, like... Yoink. There we go, properly
On the
hydrated.
move again. More paper cuts than back home.
And then we just dart across over here. I guess we can check the glitch chest while we're on our way. It is technically cheating, I suppose, but I also, you know, don't care. I didn't see a Yao Guai behind that car, did I? No. Okay. I sometimes see, like, oh my god, get off the log there. Okay, and then where's the nuclear container that always gets me when I come over here? Isn't it behind this car? Yeah, it is. All right. Fair, fine. I gotta just cut across this way. Have we dealt with this? I don't know. I suspect it doesn't matter. Give me... Not that. Give me, like... Hold on. This thing. Put that on 5, if you'd be so kind. Alright. Plenty of ammo on this in case there are mole rats here. I'm thinking there won't be, but one never knows. Put the hand steady on the V key. And try not to, like, have a jump scare moment. Okay, fine, no mole rats. Buff out, Wonder Glue, Scalpel don't need. What do we need here? We need 3-edge shotgun shells, 45s, 38s. Powerful sniper rifle, eh? What? Oh my word. Well, you know I want that. Piper's right behind me, right? Yes, she is. Great.
hey,
Guess what? What was this thing? This was the... Bolt action? Yeah. Guess what? The bolt action pipe rifle has served its day. I have a new friend now. Now Preston Garvey did ultimately kill the Deathclaw. Yes, I mean it doesn't. It's a baby Deathclaw. I absolutely could kill it. Just with the gear that's on me, because we did kill one a couple minutes ago. I feel kind of bad about leaving him in there, but in fairness, he is the Archduke of Blandness, and if he wanted me to do more things with him, he should have been more interesting. Okay, well that was a very uninteresting adventure, and we can probably just cut from the junkyard to right here because absolutely nothing happened on the way out. We are back in Sanctuary, and there's my lovely crow's nest and a buttload of water, or at least what should be a buttload of water. The other thing I guess we could do is we could like run down to Diamond City and check, because I know that we had a space set up in Hangman's Alley. And then, would you want to do it at
Right
Dalton's
behind
farm or at the Longfellow's Manor? I don't know. I haven't thought that far ahead. Ex Umbra. Oh wow, I was naming all these things, wasn't I? All right, fine, fair. There's some aid. There's a lot of purified water, which we should take. I'll have to do a little bit of reshuffling. Okay. Acid, antiseptic, fiberglass. No, we need circuitry. Oh. Hang on, here we go. Fiber optics. Oh God, that thing weighs a lot. Yeah, understood. I'll deal with that, but that's all right. Well, go down to R for rubber. Rubber, 74. How the hell do I have 74 rubbers here? I'm not going to ask questions, but I need 5 of the damn things, apparently. I am going to take 7 just in case my count is wrong. Thanks. All right, great. Got all that. Now we can head back. I am, of course, going to pop a quick save here because it is entirely possible. Actually, hold up. Since I can, since we're here, I got to come over here to pop a quick save anyway. But since we're here, one thing that I can do, is grab these purified waters. Okay, great. Flirting really close to the sleep limit, but the weight limit, but I also don't care. All right, so that's all set. Great. We can go. We're going to go back to Far Harbor with Piper in tow, and now we've got the stuff that we need to make a whatchamacallit. And we have a better gun. But we can make a rad scrubber and we can make a better gun. So I'm very, very happy about the sudden improvement. Should we pick up extra cloth for beds while we're here? You know what? That's not the worst idea in the world. Hang on. Quick stop. One more thing to do. Go grab some cloth. Cloth, 10. That's fine. Thanks. All right, cool. If we die, we'll have to go back and grab more cloth. I'm not going to bother to quick save. But we're going to head back now to what's it called? The boathouse, Taffington Boathouse. We're going to tell Nick to go to Far Harbor. And then Piper is going to come with... Should we tell McCready to go to Far Harbor, too? I don't know. The other thing I could do, hilariously, is tell Piper to go to Far Harbor with the gear and just have her meet us at the correct location. I'm tempted to tell Nick to stay here simply because... No, Nick should go to Far Harbor. Nick should participate in the story, even if we have trouble keeping him alive. Yeah, that's what we'll do. But I'm gonna head back to having. Hello. All right. I guess first what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna test out my new gun. Boop. Nope. Yeah, I knew that one missed. Bye-bye. Alright, these raiders have anything interesting on them? I presume they have some 38 rounds. Yep. cool. Use more 38 rounds, which I'll take because, hey, I'm not going to say no. Alright. Lovely. So, the answer is the new gun. It's really good. I quite like it. Kind of annoyed that I did just make a title card for the next 5 episodes that will not feature this gun, but it's possible that I will make a different title card instead. Because, oh, this gun is fancy. Alright, I am going to go back to Havington Boathouse. Alright, I checked the tapes, and I can't... How do I want to even do this? I guess there's a bunch of stuff cleared out this way, and we could just go straight down. I decided that I do stupidly want to go down to Hangman's Alley and just check and see if I've got more ammo for the sniper rifle there before I go back. I can't imagine that I do. You know what? I sincerely doubt that it's worth the time, and it appears that I have actually killed all the ghouls here, which is good. All right, let's forget that then. Let's just do our original plan: Tappington Boathouse, and then back to the harbor. I still got to decide whether I'm building my rad scrubber decontamination arch. That's what it's actually called. Whether I'm building that at Longfellow's cabin or the Dalton farm. I'm kind of leaning towards Dalton farm, just because like I could pay. Here's the thing. Longfellow's cabin is set up with workbenches that do not exist at the Dalton farm, and will not exist for some time at the Dalton farm, because I am quite a long ways away from getting the local leader perk that I frankly have like no interest in getting. So Longfellow's cabin gets a point there for probably being the better base of operations overall. However, I think Dalton Farm is better placed. By that, I mean Longfellow's cabin is right next to the only settlement in the game where I could pay to have my rads removed, so it might make sense to have the rad scrubber set up, you know, somewhere else to increase the operational range that I can have over the island. That is probably the smarter move. And it's not like you're going to have to go back into town anyway to get cured of any illnesses that you inevitably will pick up. Right. Yes, there is that. That is actually, just because of the number of illnesses that I will inevitably pick up, that's a point in favor of the Longfellow's cabin. I think we might end up doing that. Okay.
Going for a dip?
First of all, I'm going for a dip, you say. I'm not. All right, there are 3 people here. I gotta leave someone here. All right, so we gotta leave McCready here. Nikki McValentine.
You smell that? Is that coming from the water, or did we stumble into a crime scene?
Yeah, we stumbled into a crime scene. Nikki McValentine.
Mick.
Time to hit the road?
Yes, we're traveling.
Let's head out.
Well, all right.
So, any stories you two come across out there? I get the exclusive, right?
Piper,
Indeed.
I wouldn't know who else to tell.
Now, Piper goes to Longfellow's cabin. Okay. And Piper is
It's a pleasure to serve with you, ma'am.
taking a this-way route to Longfellow's cabin.
Traveling with you is proving to be quite
Right.
uplifting.
All right. I think what we do is we drop a quick save. As funny as it would be to just chase Piper around. Okay.
Bleeding, and I'll follow you. That was the deal,
Yeah.
right?
And Piper is
The
still
detective's
here,
life isn't an easy
despite the fact that we just saved the
Very
game
relaxed
and
cycle.
should have advanced time by an hour. Should we just go with Piper? We'd have 3 guns as opposed to 2. I mean, that's not the worst idea in the world. I guess while I'm here, really quickly, I can check and see if I happen to leave 308 ammo here. I really doubt that. Of course, we have 44 rounds. Do I have something to use? No, I got something to use 45 rounds, right? Yeah.
Your
Okay.
card's
I got a
right.
lot of
Stand to
rounds on
make
this
a
thing.
whole lot of money.
Okay, so I got this. I got that. I have guns that have a lot of ammo, and then I have my wonderful new sniper rifle, which doesn't have a whole lot of ammo, but actually probably doesn't need all that much. Now, Piper has decided to go up through Super Mutant Ville here, and I can't say that I agree with that decision. So I'm going to not go that way. Well, I'm gonna sneak around a little bit close to it, but we haven't cleared that. Oh, we have. Really? Wow. Okay. This is the problem with doing multiple runs, and just knowing that there are certain corners of the map that have things that are awful in them. You just kind of want to dodge them as much as humanly possible. There's a spawn point over there, so just kind of taking a look. But we're good, right? Distress signal. Oh, yeah. Hello, ghouls. You wanna? Alright, it's free XP, and we definitely have the ammo to deal with them, so why not? Oh, wow. Yeah, we definitely have the ammo to deal with them.
Playing with the wrong stick.
Alright, hang on. Legendary Fairghoul Stalker. Okay, he mutated, but I should be... Please fill the bar. Oh, God. I have a... Wait a minute. Don't I have a shotgun? What happened to my shotgun? Oh. That's good. Alright. Why don't you blow away his leg? There we go. Critical strike. Okay, he's dead. It's a legendary. We're probably going to want it. Nick, are we good? I guess. Alright, what do you have?
I'll
Hey!
be taking that.
Hey! Where's your legendary item? Also, I'm peckish. Doesn't that mean... don't care. Food. Did we forget to cook anything? Stingwing fillet. Okay. Properly fed. Right, ickle bickle problem. We are low on food because we didn't cook any food at the... That's not that big a deal, actually. We'll probably be hungry when we get to Far Harbor, but then we can cook food at Longfellows. So, that's alright. Yep, I'm going back. Now that I have a way of repairing my rad damage, I'm feeling a little bit more comfortable. Now, I have a stupid question. Yeah, you got to get up here somehow. There's the slog. You just basically go overland from the slog to Coastal Cottage, yeah? I mean, you could... There's one other thing that I did want to check out, if I can find it. It's near the Museum of Witchcraft, so I want to be a little bit careful if I head out in that direction. Distress signal lost. Understood. There's a smoking car over there. I'm thinking that's something I want to kind of avoid. Can you beat Fallout 4 with just the Deathclaw Gauntlet? Hi, you definitely just spawned in front of me. No, chill. Because what you would have to do is you'd have to sneak over to the Museum of Witchcraft without engaging anything. First of all, I think under the rule set you'd be allowed to like punch the rad roaches in Vault 111. Like technically that would be allowed, but then you'd basically have to sneak over yonder this way. Now, once again, we're really close to Forged HQ. Well, yes, we are. But, here's the thing. I have a fun new toy. Hello. No! Are you flippin' kidding me? Nick. Ah, damn it. He's going to get caught. That's incredibly annoying. Just run. Just run. Just run away. Just run away. Yeah. Maybe we put the gun away, we run faster? They're still fighting. Why won't Nick warp back to me? I'm out of the cell. I'm out of the cell because we just lost that thing. Heal your companion. Balls. Alright, he's 66 away from me. I'm in danger, but the danger is rapidly fading because they don't know where I am. Parched from lack of water. Okay. Danger. Completed Pyromaniac. Did I just run into Pyro? How did that happen? I can Stimpak him. I did not know I could Stimpak him. Nick, let's not.
They're here somewhere.
Okay, he's just going to shoot things. That's fine. Purified water, please. Let's go. Properly hydrated. Alright, yes. Alright, since I can Stimpak Nick, that's going to make him a decent ally to have. We want to stay crouched because we obviously want to avoid those killer robots, if at all possible. Caution.
Snoop 'em out.
Nick somehow managed to kill Pyro, or alternatively, the robots managed to kill Pyro. I guess we should try to pick up...
Skip town.
What did Pyro have? Oh. Here we go. Yeah, okay. He had some Hellfire armor, which, God, I'd love to be able to take, but I am now going to skip through about 2 minutes worth of indecision here. I thought about going back home and getting a power armor rig in order to transport this armor. Yeah, that was actually a really stupid idea for those of you who have actually been paying attention to how I've been doing this particular run. I mean, or what you could do is just reload and go a different way. That would work too. That would probably be the saner course of action. Rather than go all the way back, grab a power armor rig, come all the way back out here. Do we even have power armor? Uh-oh. Hold up. Because we didn't do the thing that we normally do, I suspect we don't even have a power armor rig. By the way, there's some 38 rounds here.
Not doing them much good at this point.
Alright. Let's grab all of his, Okay, Nick. Where'd he go? Frick, Nick.
Hey,
I'm all ears.
wait there.
If I got it.
Alright. Yeah, he can't carry anymore. Balls. Okay. In that case, why don't you just reload from the quick save? We will deal with Pyro some other time. We know where he is. We can avoid all that.
Only imagine what being
And if I can get back to Far Harbor in this video,
I trust you're
so
enjoying
much the
my
better.
company.
Alright, so, take 2. Now, here's a question. Presumably one of the ferals up here will be legendary.
I don't think we're alone. I think that's the last of them. Welcome to your last stand.
Hi. Alright. You're dead. Next, next. That's just a feral. Come on, find the range. Okay.
Anyone you want. Sorry, folks, won't be chewing on us.
There's the legendary. Balls. Alright, AP's coming back. It's fine. Alright, bats. let's. Okay. All right. Whoops. I would like to kill that feral ghoul and see if we can get an actual legendary piece. That'd be nice. The other thing, idiotically, you're almost thinking about, like, do we want to spec into melee just so that we can have the sniper rifle? I mean, no, you do not want to... I was thinking, do you want to spec into melee, then you could have, like, the sniper rifle and a combat knife, and that would, like, cut down on weight. But the problem, of course, is that you are playing on survival mode. Something's happening over there this time. Alright. Here's a question. Can I get a better firing angle on these ghouls? What has Piper run into? I'm not carrying any grenades, am I? Yes, you are. Oh. How bow, as they say, da. Hiya! Okay, that... Well, that got some of them. That got more of them. But now, whoever's left is mad. And unfortunately... Oh, hi.
Ow.
Alright. That's not doing as much as Dad's told me it would.
Coast looks clear.
The coast looks clear, but we're still in danger. Man. Hello. There's a legend. That's not the legendary. Flat. Well done.
Suppose someone should make use of it.
Legendary might have died in the car explosions. That was an extremely good grenade. That's all I have to say about that. Yep. Okay. Bits and pieces. Are you the legendary? Yeah, and you just had a tin can. Alright. Note to self, this legendary feral ghoul is bugged, and I actually just don't care to have to deal with him anymore. Now, we're pegged from lack of food. Yet, unfortunately, I think the only food that we actually have that's cooked is the stinging fillet. So I'm not going to have that just yet. I'm going to wait till I'm at the next level of hunger. Alright. Now, thing on the map. That kind of tells me where Pyro is, because we're not that far away from it. So what if I were to run up to, say, there? I'm under the impression that there are not actually Deathclaws in Lynn Woods until you ring the bell. If there are Deathclaws in Lynn Woods, I am F-U-C-K fucked. But yes, I'm thinking we cut a more northerly route than we have in the past. The other thing is Breakout Banks is somewhere up here, and I don't think that's something that we want to mess with. The other thing is, there was that one time in Fallout 4 No Guns where we ran into a Mirelurk Queen somewhere up here. That was an entertaining experience. By entertaining experience, I mean, what the hell? I really wasn't expecting that. Yeah, Hellfire Power Armor, if you can get it. We gotta actually get an rack of Power Armor. We have one over in Far Harbor, now that I think about it. Although we only have the one fusion core attached to it, so it's not... Hello? Have I just stumbled onto, like, Dance's bunker or something? Okay. I think I've stumbled onto either Dance's bunker or... Vicious mongrels are coming this way. Okay. Okay. Parched from lack of water. Gross. Alright. What do we want to do about the vicious mongrels? Well, maybe they're not territorial. Maybe they're just... Oh, never mind. Never flippin' mind. Okay. Maybe we can't go this way. Because on the one hand, I've got the bunker right there. And on the other hand, I'd get torn apart by dogs if I'm not careful. Alright. I don't think the dogs are going to come up behind me. I don't want to get too close to this because there are machine guns there. And they will rip me to frickin' pieces. But this appears to be a largely safe route. Aside from the mongrels that almost destroyed me. Okay, there's just some dead people here. Oh, Pikmins. Okay. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. I was worried that that was like some sort of scenery piece. Does Pikmin's calling card actually say anything useful? Pikmin was here. Find me if you dare. Right. Alright, there's Parsons. I'd feel a little bit better if I knew exactly where... This is why I don't want to travel with a companion. Nick moving through different types of brush can scare me. But yeah, we're definitely now in the part of the map that is not... This is the slog. We're at the slog. We're fine. We know how to get back from the slog. Yes. Hello, people. Welcome. Welcome in. Should I grab some corn? I'm going to grab a little bit of corn. Alright. Now here's where we kill the Deathclaw. Be interested to see if his corpse is still here. If his corpse is not here, we probably want to be a little bit careful because... Oh my god. Right. There's this bull crap over here. What? Yeah, you're a thing. There's the Enclave hanging out here. I don't want to have to deal with that. There are radiation barrels down there, but they didn't...
We're sucking down a lot of rads sticking around here.
I am sucking down a lot of rads. That's alright. I'm going to be building a decontamination arch in a few minutes. Oh, they're busy with something over there, so I think I'm safe to just go this way. But blech, I say, this path doth annoy me. Alright, is the Deathclaw corpse still here? Yes. Yes, it is. You're dead, right? Okay, good. Scan the horizon. Don't set me on fire. Where am I in relation to the Museum of Witchcraft right now? Okay. Why don't I try to move to about here? There is something I want to check out before we go. It's within sight. There's a hollow rock within sight of the Museum of Freedom, is there not? Oh, hey, it's this guy. Okay. Well, we know where we are now. Yes, yeah. That looks empty. I don't want to spend too much time trying to do this because we will get ourselves killed. Also, it's going to get dark. Hi. Who's, Dreth? Wait a minute, you guys aren't hostile. Do I want to know?
Who do you think actually won the war? Nobody, I guess.
Okay. I guess you guys are not going to shoot me.
Well, now who's this? You here to trade, sister?
Sure.
You a trader? Sure. Let me see what you've got.
All right, let her through.
Can I trade? Oh, you got some 308 rounds. You know I want those. Thanks. Herbal antimicrobial resist infections and parasites. Yeah. All right, I'll take it. Thanks. Fine. Pause this for just a second. Let me check the wiki. Behind the graves of the Museum of Witchcraft. Okay. Behind the graves at the Museum of Witchcraft. Now, where are the graves? Now, there's... The good news is that there are friendly gunners right over here. If I run into a spot of bother. We are not going inside the Museum of Witchcraft. Don't be stupid. Don't be impossibly stupid. These are graves. Something is looking at me. There's something else back there. Are they this? Ah. Alright. Hardened sniper rifle. This is worse. Cool. They got some 308 rounds. Lovely. Some baseball grenades. Some bottle caps. Okay. Nick. Nick, I am going to have you have the Deathclaw meat. Have the mutant hound meat. Actually, you have the noodle cup. That would be HP and the other thing too. Yeah. Have some of my purified water.
I'll see what I can do.
All right. I want these baseball grenades, the stim packs, and the Radaway. I don't really care about the hardened sniper rifle. And have the noodle cup. Blurp. Properly hydrated. Not properly fed, but so what. All right, that was one of them. There's a second one somewhere. What was on the note, by the way? Been too long. Sorry, I missed you, Megaton. Looks like history repeats itself. I was promised here's the gear I scrounged up. Yeah, okay. Okay, I see the graves. I see two graves. I'm going to risk the light, because I cannot, for the life of me, see. There's a... Oh, here we go. More 308 rounds. Stim packs and Radaway. Can we afford those baseball grenades? Not really. Alright. Then I don't want them. Let's go. We're done here. And the hardened sniper rifle isn't as good as what I've got, so. I know. I do actually want that Deathclaw gauntlet. But we're not going to go get that right now. That is just not a thing that's going to happen. But yeah, this part of the game, just like right on the coastline. I don't know if you can tell, I got a fan
I've been told
blowing on me very, very gently, and it's like replicating the sea breeze. I'll basically smell the ocean.
Bring in the business.
Oh, hello. Oh. Surprise rads. Thanks. Alright, Coastal Cottage. Poppin' and quick save here. Okay. And pressing onward. Back in Far Harbor. By the way, when we get to the counter residence, check the time, because I swear that the game actually has me travel back in time when I go to Far Harbor, or at least it did the first time, because I think it did that because it wants me to arrive at Far Harbor at night the first time that I get there. And for whatever reason, it went back in time as opposed to further in the day. But at any rate, yeah, there isn't like Angler King over there, so don't get. The hell is that? I don't want to know.
What's that? Whatever it was, it's gone now.
Legendary glowing one. Don't mind if I do.
I don't think we're alone.
Stop twitching.
Guess I should stop putting off that detection calibration.
Frick! Okay. Hidden. Do we want that? We did just quick save, so no that's problem.
Hey, toss anything you can't hold.
Alright, should I have like Rad-X? I have Rad-X, great. Rad resist, parchment like water, not a problem. I'm just gonna swim out here. Lickety-splitly. No, don't go away. What do you got? It's chameleon synth right. I want that. I want that too. Okay, cool. Oh, I can't move now. Right, Nick.
Hey.
Okay. Whatever is on my right leg that's moving. Unfortunately, it's pocketed, isn't it? VATS enhanced leather. Action point reduction cost in VATS. Oh no! Oh, that's horrible. You're gonna make me choose between amazing stuff. Oh. Oh no. Well, this one does way more. Alright. Ditch it.
I'm listening.
That might be a mistake, but so be it. Chameleon synth. Let's go. Blit. I'm invisible now. Hell yeah. Now, granted, that's going to make it a lot harder to shop for images to use for thumbnails, but I suppose I'll have to make do. Well, at least that ghoul had a legendary. The other one didn't. Incredibly annoying. Now, when I leave for Far Harbor, it is 11:39 p.m. on the 19th. When I arrive at Far Harbor, it should be sometime on the 20th. Let's find out if it is. Okay, now I've arrived at Far Harbor. It's 11:58 on the same night. Okay, well at least this time I didn't freaking time travel. I swore I time traveled when we got here. What the heck is this? What is this triangle? What is that? What is causing that? Some weird engine glitch, I suppose. Alright. Well, we've arrived. Now, I need to get to Longfellow's.
Stim packs, fully stocked.
Yeah. I need to get to Longfellow's before I need food. Rad-X is worn off. Yep. By the way, whatever happened to my military fatigues? I know we traded them out for the vault suit because the vault suit does offer some protection against radiation. And that's definitely the right move here. Are you sure you want to build this here? Just like The extra out-of-the-wayness that you have to go every single time in and out. Yes, because it is proximate to the doctor, who we may need to cure diseases, and it has workbenches. So in spite of the hassle of getting in and out, this is definitely the right call. Okay. Alright, we've arrived. Store all junk, such as there is and what there is of it. We're back. Yes, I do have power armor. There it is. Frankly, what I want to do is cook any food that I've got.
Build what you need and pay someone else.
Red scorp steak. Great. There's some food. I need to kill some things to get some food, huh? Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Alright, meanwhile, water. Alright, properly hydrated. Great. Sleep until dawn. Hopefully by that time Piper shows up. If Piper doesn't show up, she's got my gear. She's got the stuff that I need. That's going to be hideous.
Just once, let me find a pair of socks that don't have holes in them.
Can't tell if this was storage or trash.
Alright, now Nick.
Hey.
I know that you're holding on to nothing. Actually, you're holding on to like mutant hound meat and whatnot. Okay. Well, you know what? We should cook these anyway. Gonna need Piper to show up. Seriously gonna need Piper.
Out?
Oh, there's Piper. There's Piper. Alright. Heads up. And now it's the moment of truth. Was my math correct, and did I have enough stuff to build a small power generator and a decontamination arch? Decontamination arch requires 2 power. Great. And generators. You can build a lot of generators. Well, then build a medium generator. What the hell? How did we screw this up so badly? I don't know. Alright, there's that. I'm still unable to run for some reason. Hang on. I will deal with this. Piper might have been carrying more junk, actually. Okay. Ladies and germlings, behold. That's great. All right. Now defenses. There's also no food here. Can I build? I can build a recruitment beacon here as well, and we can power it. No, do not do that. Now, run. There we are. Settlement recruitment beacon. Great. I don't suppose we can build turrets. I can build turrets. Holy crap. Alright. Alright. I don't understand this, but I'm also not complaining. A pair of Torettos. One here. And one there. Excellent. Alright. And then some extra beds. Obviously, we will use the Vault-Tec beds because you can make multiples of them. Hiya! Hello? It only wants me to be able to build the one, apparently. Alright.
Most folks are just looking
Hello!
for a hand.
Excellent. Also, food. Yes,
I should introduce myself.
Yes, you
Anything
should.
I can do to
food,
help
food. You can build and carrot. And you can build some corn. Okay. Now, you there are on food duty. Great. Great. Alright. Looking pretty. Alright, with that, I'm going to go ahead and call the episode. Whew. Very, very happy with this. I think this means we can actually have a go at Far Harbor. After 5 episodes of screwing around and 1 episode of running away. So, yes, that is good. I'm very pleased with these developments. I will call the episode there. Until next time, thank you very much for watching, and goodbye. Got some experience for that. I traded bullets for experience. I will take that trade.
They're half-devil refugees. Nobody wants them.
Fair point. Oh my god, I was running when the cutscene started, so their AI still has them running. Oh my god, Red, stop running your chocobo into a wall. I guess I can just kill the armature and he can't, he's gonna try to kill me. He failed to kill me and I leveled up.